How do you learn something? Do you have a system, an algorithm, a guide, a framework? Do you need to just fill in and you master it magically? Or do you just watch stuff, research stuff, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks? If you do the latter, then listen up. Imagine you are in the Middle Ages. You're living in a small town or village. There are green pastures about, sheep on there just feeding. Everything is simple, no internet, no electricity. You're supposed to do one thing, maybe move once, find a woman and just live with her for the rest of your life. You will have a happy, simple, and fulfilling life. At the ages of 10 to 16, you're gonna choose a craft. This is the start of your apprenticeship. This is the thing that you will become a master at. You will probably choose something that makes the most money. But unlike in the Middle Ages, in the time of ours, you can choose anything, because all mastery leads to wealth. So ask yourself these questions. What would you do all day, every day, if your survival needs were met? What do you see yourself doing at 80 years old? What just naturally calls to you? What other people might consider work, but you feel like it's play? What thing do other people see as amazing and impressive, while you see it as mundane? If you answer all of these, you should probably get your answer. This is the thing you need to master. Once you've chosen your mastery, then you're gonna have to go into an apprenticeship, which means you have to find a mentor. This could, in the medieval times, be just going to the smith and asking if you can just learn with him. He will be your master, he will be your mentor. He will tell you what to do, what to fix, and he'll teach you. In the time of ours, it could be a trainer, a coach, just a boss, someone. You ask him questions, he gives you answers. He has gone through the mastery process, so he knows what to do, when to do, and how to do it. He will guide you to becoming a master of your own. You will then start learning things. This process is going to be fun at the start, but as soon as the novelty goes off, it's gonna be work. Almost work. If you like it enough, it's still gonna feel like play, but the more intense and serious kind of play. You're gonna have to just look at him, hammer the nails, hammer the iron, and just see him mold it into something else. In Jiu-Jitsu, it could be just watching him perform the moves. You then try them, you fail, he corrects you, you succeed, and you just do this and this and this. After 2 years, you might even start becoming proficient. You might start to become versed in the fundamentals. Once you do, you can start creating your own things. In blacksmithing terms, you can start doing horseshoes, nails, even small hammers. As time goes by, you go up to more advanced things. And after your apprenticeship is over, you're gonna have to create the masterwork, the thing that seals your apprenticeship closed. It's gonna be the thing that you learned in the 4 years of doing it. This could be winning a tournament, getting your purple belt, getting like different things. In blacksmithing terms, it could be making a sword, good one, the one who you should keep or sell for fortune. After it's done, after you know the basics, the fundamentals, after you stop being a beginner, you then move over to the intermediate stage. This is purple belt and up. This could be your journeyman stage. At this stage, you master the fundamentals. Then you need to go out on a journey, as the name sounds. And you're gonna travel. Travel to different gyms, travel to different smithies, to different forges. Work there, learn there, and just accumulate as much knowledge as you can. Then you're gonna use what's useful, discard what's not, and add things of your own, just like Bruce Lee said. After you've done it, you can continue just walking around, journeying on your way, or if you're satisfied enough, you can settle down and become a master of your own. The thing that makes each person, each master, their own, is the different experiences they have lived through, the different masters they have learned under. So, each one can be different. Some people are on their journey into the 60s. For example, John Danaher, even though he's not 60, he's still studying all the things. He mastered judo, wrestling, BJJ, even some striking if I don't know. All for this, all for him to become the best BJJ coach in the world. You can do it too. You should always have a student mindset, always willing to learn. Once you do, you start to become the master. You gain your black belt. The question is, are you going to teach others to get to the black belt, or are you going to refine yourself into later stages to get 1 stripe, 2 stripes, even a core belt or a red one? Once you have it, you are a master. That's the thing to mastery. You're gonna have to find it, you're gonna have to suffer through the early boring stages. Then once you become fluent in it, you can start experiencing the things of your own, with your own styles, with your own moves, with your own techniques. Once you know enough of them, you then go into the world and compare them and learn from other people. Instead of just being closed in one space, you go and explore the world. You go and just learn as many things as you can. And once you do, you can either settle down and teach other people, or you can keep on going until you're satisfied with it. Once you do, you can teach others. You can become a coach. You can become the smith master, the head forgeman, or just the black belt in the gym. This process should take you about 8 years. This means that you can gain multiple masteries in your life. Most likely, you'll get around 6. If you're a quick learner, you're gonna get 10. Once you do, each mastery is gonna help the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Each one is gonna fasten up the next one. And perhaps the last mastery shouldn't take you 8 years, but 4, because you know all the things, you have the resources, because you build yourself up, and the things just connect from one to another and another and another. You can create a web way of just thinking, of your mind, of your brain. And this is your just life's task, for example. You might like, I don't know, learning, researching, BJJ, you might like striking, things just different. At start, you think your life's task is going to be like the best of the best, just the gold grappler, the best swordsman, the best forge smith. But as your life goes on, as you master different things, you actually come closer to your life task. And for example, instead of being the master at one thing, you can combine them and become master in your specific niche. For example, this could be a master system maker for BJJ, where you just break down and make the best curses, when you just can take someone who has no experience and turn it into a unit, a purple belt, for example, in like 1 year, because your systems are so effective, because you studied how to teach, because you studied how to just be good at BJJ. I'm going off a rant here. The thing is, you can just connect all the different dots and create something unique. All the different activities, all the different events you experience are just your own. There will never happen to be someone with the exact same one. This means each person has a different life's task. This means if they fulfill it, they're going to succeed. This was day 15.